Most coaches are sitting on a product and they just don't see it. I'm just gonna show you what most products fail, especially when you're a coach and you're trying to build this. The main reason is because you do not ask your audience. That is exactly what you have to do. They're willing to tell you everything they need, and you just need a little research, implement, iterate, and then launch again. That is basically it. Let me remind you that you as a coach has a lot of power because you've already done the hardest part. You already built an audience, they already trust you, they already like you, they like your solution, and they just are waiting for a way to have access through you and through your solutions more easily. And if you do not ask them what do they want, if you do not search what you repeat the most, what you get asked the most, and you just launch something for launching and because everyone else has it, that is the mistake number one, because productizing is the best way to scale your business. Because in this very moment, you're your own employee. You're not a business owner, baby. Yeah, you can work from everywhere in the world, but your time is still limited. Your income is still tied to your hours. Let me remind you that it's not the concept of productizing itself, but how you make it work for your specific audience. And I'm going to show you why all of the coaches have already existing demand. But I really want to be clear in this. These have to be coaches that already have audiences and of course already have clients. This is specifically for them because you're already working with clients. You're already getting to know their needs, showing them a way to solve them problems. So basically every time that you hop on a call, your clients are telling you exactly what they need. And the thing is that you are lacking from perspective, because instead of being there every time repeating the same information, you can just create something that works for you even when you're not there. That way you can start automating your business, automating repetitive tasks, and you can start focusing on growing and scaling your business. And it is not just throwing the one-on-one to the trash, but positioning it as a high ticket, and then using digital products or digital assets in order to have more variety of products. And instead of offering service, you're going to productize your business. And while productizing your business, you're going to be able to automate it. That is how you scale without working more hours. It is not more content, it is not more followers, it is not more clients what you need to scale. What you need is to automate the repetitive tasks and start improving in those products, have a variety of their pain points that are common, that you can just, instead of saying everything every time on a one-on-one call, you can just create a guide, an ebook, a course. There's infinite ways that you can do that. And I know that you feel behind because many coaches at these times already have those, but you wonder, how do they know what to create? How are their products so successful? And that is why, because they're already saw what your clients want. They ask them. You don't have to be afraid to ask them. Basically, you can tell, hey, I'm trying to build something incredible for you. What would you prefer? What do you struggle the most with? And then you can start looking at your DMs. What do they ask you the most? What are the repetitive topics? That is exactly what you have to do. Also, there is the most important part, that is the MVP validation. So minimal viable product. What you have to do is this. Take a little note and say, okay, here are the 3 more common topics that I talk in every one-on-one call. What about if I ask through a poll, what would they like to know more about? For example, how do I lose weight? So, okay, perfect. How would you like to have that information? A pre-recorded class, an ebook, a workbook, even just an ebook, and they will tell you exactly what they want. Then you can start creating something. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to create what they ask you. Then you can launch it for free in the first stage. And then you are going to ask your clients for feedback. What did they like? What did it confuse them? Was it understandable? Did they like the way that you presented the information? And then you're gonna say, thank you so much for participating in this, and I am going to build something incredible for you. Then you gather all of that information, you create a new product, and then you launch it. You can start putting the price on it. And it is not like overnight, yeah, I'm just gonna launch this digital product, this course, and all of that, and tomorrow all of my clients will be there and I won't have to do one-on-one anymore. Cut that crap there, because it is a process that takes time in order to productize your business, and you will see by yourself that you have to do one-on-one. But in the meantime, you're gonna start creating a productized business that is going to run by itself. And when you start noticing all of the things that you can accomplish without working more, then you're gonna start shifting. And if you really enjoy doing one-on-one, you can just position it as a high ticket as every other entrepreneur does. And you have to structure your offer. So you can use the one-on-one as a high ticket and the other products as a low to medium to even high ticket as well. In this way, you're gonna get even more reach to the people in your specific niche, but with even more variety. And it will be even more easier to build trust with other new followers because they can start scaling out your business. So, okay, I'm just gonna take this free guide to see what this girl is talking about. And then it's like, oh, this was actually really useful. What about is this, I don't know, $25 product could bring to the table? Let's see. Oh, this was actually brilliant. Okay, what about this 1,000 course? I mean, well, it's an investment, but I really like the way that she works. This is incredible. I really need to pay more because I want to know her, want to see what she can do for me one-on-one. So I am going to pay that high ticket because I know that it is worth it, because they're already familiar with the product, they're already familiar with you. So your existing audience will jump out of it straight ahead. But to the new people that you will start to reach more easily, they are going to love it. And basically, we do not build courses. We just extract assets. And it is as easy as that. Actually, if you would like more information, if you have more questions, just leave them below and I'll be more than happy to answer everything for you. And if you are a coach and you would like to see how this could work for you, you can just leave me like your niche, some of your socials, and with your permission, we can do a showcase right here and I'll show you exactly how to productize your coaching business from 0 to 100. And I really want to reach out and show them how easy this is and how the impact that you can create with this is just incredible. And it is time for you to not feel behind. So it is completely free. Just leave the comment below and I'll do this showcase right here and now. So I'll see you in the next one.